Every small town needs a good bookstore. Hello again, I'm Matthew Coates with Fathom Realty, and today we're going to head on in and talk to the owner of the Storykeeper bookstore here in Selma, North Carolina. All right, today I am here in Selma, North Carolina with Tammy Braglin, the owner of the Storykeeper bookstore. Thank you for letting me come today. Always glad to come into a bookstore. I love going into a bookstore. I can get lost in a bookstore and spend way too much time there.
Me too.
So first thing I'd like to ask is tell us a little bit about the history of how your shop came to be in Selma, North Carolina.
Okay. Well, I'm actually from Johnston County. I originally was from Selma and my family moved to Princeton. But the bookstore was just a dream of mine. It's always been a dream since I was a little girl. I've always loved books. I've always loved reading. My mom was an avid reader and she definitely instilled that in my sister and myself. So I grew up loving books, but ever since I can remember, I always wanted a bookstore with a coffee shop and some flowers in here. We were coming downtown one day and I'm part of Activate Selma, and a friend was like, there's a store right beside the coffee shop that would be perfect for your bookstore, Miss Sandy Brookshire, as a matter of fact. We came and saw it. It just fell in place. It's perfect. It's beside the coffee shop. It's on the corner. And what better place than Selma?
Absolutely.
That's how I feel. So.
I think these little bookstores, you can go in a big bookstore. I love a big bookstore.
Yeah, me too.
But these little bookstores, you can kind of find the treasures.
Absolutely.
You can hunt a little bit and you can find some really cool things.
Yeah.
You have some things in here that you really aren't going to find in another bookstore because there are some local connections in the bookstore.
So we do have local authors in our bookstore. We have Miss Tracy McKinley. She's right in Princeton. We actually went to high school together, as a matter of fact. She has the amazing kids book, Orville Finds of Friendship. This is one of my favorite books. We have Dr. Mindy Miller-Gentes. She's also here. She owns Brio Wellness with her family. She has her book in here. We have Mr. Timothy Monroe, who has Monster Eyes, which is one of the books that I sell out of every time he brings books. Amazing fiction book. So we have that, and then we have a little girl. Well, she's not a little girl; she's a grown girl. Crafty Crochet with Miss Sierra. She's right here in Princeton and Selma as well. She makes the cutest crochet items we have. We have Get and Hive. It's a new family that's come in. They have a little bee farm that they're just starting up. So we have some of their T-shirts in, and they're just got their bees. So we're hoping to have their honey in soon. And we have plants, beautiful plants from Miss Addie from Rooted Goods in Clayton. So we have a mix of different things in here from different local people that you will not find anywhere else, which we're excited about. But again, we have our books. We have logo mugs that are made for us. Our T-shirts are made for us by local people as well. So everything that we have in here has either been donated to us from local people or someone we know makes it for us.
I think it's so cool to have. I mean, this is a bookstore, but to have all these local connections that kind of put you in touch with people that grew up around here, that live here.
Absolutely.
That's just so unique to a place like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So talking about the local people that are represented in here, a lot of people are watching this and they may not be in the county, or they might be, just maybe not from Selma.
Right.
Why would a business be attracted to Selma? Why would a family be attracted to come and settle down in Selma? Maybe somebody who's single. They're not necessarily trying to start a family. They just need a new place. Why is Selma a place for them to come?
Something fresh. I think just that, because Selma is something fresh. We're new. Everybody down here is fairly a new business. I would say 5 years or younger. You've got some of your old schoolers like Selma Jewelry that's been here a while, some of the antique shops that's been here for a while, but the rest of us are new. To me, downtown Selma just screams small town family feel. It's like a village. You come here, everybody knows everybody. All the business owners know everybody. We help each other. Our customers are locals, and then they bring people out that aren't local so much. They bring their extended friends and family out. I just love that. I love for people to walk in my store, and one of the first things I like to ask them is where they're from. If they're from here, if they're not from here. And then sometimes you'll find out that they were here and they moved away and they're coming back home. And I like that. So that's kind of, what you want to hear about, what small town feels.
It's a very welcoming feel when you walk down Main Street, Selma. You got all these little shops and antique stores.
Yes.
And then the events that the town of Selma puts on, whether it's Railroad Days or Rockin' on Rayford. It's just nice, easy, laid back. You can come out if you just got home from work and you still got your work clothes on. It doesn't matter. Come on. You don't
Yeah.
have to get all dressed up.
Yeah.
You can if you want to.
That's right.
But you don't have to. It's just very laid back, nice.
It is laid back.
People that are traveling this way, they might be coming through, might be headed to the beach. We're not far from the beach. Hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right.
So if they're this close, where are places here, other businesses that they should maybe stop, or maybe another business that would benefit from doing a video like this?
Oh my gosh, if you come to Selma, you have to go into every business downtown, of course. But if I was traveling, I would definitely say you got to come into the Storykeeper Bookstore. Yes. Check over at the Southern Bostonian. Who doesn't love a general store? Downtown General Store is amazing with all the cute little items that they have in there. You got Quantum Toad down the street, which is just a totally different experience for Selma altogether. It's, it's like bringing New York to little old tiny town Selma. We got the new Vault that's come in, which is, great craft beer if you like craft beer. I don't know, there's just so much to do in Selma. Old-fashioned ice cream. Mike makes the best ice cream in Johnston County.
And all the antique shops as well.
Oh my gosh, there's so many antiques. I mean, you can go outside of town a little bit down to the cotton mill. Miss Janelle, she's got amazing stuff in her store. The antique shop down the street that's been here for a very long time. It's got unusual items. So, there's a lot to do in Selma.
You can spend the day in Selma.
You really can.
Come on a Saturday if that's the only day you have off. Come on, you can eat here. You can get your breakfast, lunch. You can get dinner.
Yeah, Mama Nim's is amazing. Yeah, they got great food.
You can come in, take a rest here in the bookstore, read a little bit. Come talk to Tammy, even if you don't want to read. Just come say hey. She'll talk to you. She's just friendly as she can be. And then you can go next door to Coffee on Rayford, get you some coffee.
That's right.
Just a great place.
It is.
Thank you so much. This is wonderful.
Thank you.
Come on in, visit them at this bookstore. Thank you for taking a watch, and we will talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you.
If you have questions about buying or selling a home, or if you would like for your business to be featured here, give me a call at 919-414-6836.